What's up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here today, you guys, with a week three review, recap of Beyond the Gates, you guys, on CBS. So, before we go ahead and get into it, if you guys are watching this video or any other on the channel, and if you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and then having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and also by turning on your post notifications. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let us talk about week three of Beyond the Gates, shall we? Okay, you guys. So if you guys did watch week three, tell me what you guys thought about week three. Did you guys enjoy it? Um, for me, week three was it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just some of the storylines I didn't give a damn about, kind of, sort of. But it is what it is. Hey, lovely Mo, how you doing this morning? Hope you're having a great start to your weekend. All right, you guys. So, Monday's episode. Monday's episode. It picked up with last Friday left off, and it picked up with y'all remember Danny was arrested because Bill pressed charges against her, right? And the thing that I have a problem with when it comes to Bill is you are now starting to see and realize that, well, actually, it went into the end of the week, but I kind of started picking up on it in the beginning of the week when it comes to Bill. It's like, Bill, you like this back and forth with Danny, huh? Because, I mean, you had moved, you and Haley had got married, and y'all supposed to be on y'all honeymoon, but here you are messing with your ex-wife. Also, what I will say is I thought it was funny and cute how Danny was doing that photo shoot for her mugshot. I was like, now in real life, we know that shit wouldn't happen. But whatever. What the hell ever. Hey, now you have to y'all gonna have to y'all know I ain't that good with names, but if y'all put y'all how to say y'all names in the chat, I'll definitely get it corrected. You said you're at work, can't chat much, but listen, I appreciate it. Hey, Kira, how are you doing this morning? So, like I said, with Bill, y'all know Bill. Like I said, Bill is enjoying his cat and mouse game back and forth when it comes to Danny. Like I'm starting to see it more and more. So Naomi, however, is pissed off with Jacob because Jacob is the arresting officer. For he's the arresting officer, right? And me watching that, I will say you guys can tell me what you think, but I honestly felt like Naomi was doing a little bit too much. Because here's the thing with Jacob is family. Jacob's family, but I get where Naomi's coming from. It's like, damn, you coming to arrest my mom on my dad's behalf. But let's just say if it was another officer and we know the theatrics and Danny, what would I like? Y'all know some of them cops, they ain't, they don't need a reason to not pull out they pow pow pow. Good morning, Lot Queen. How are you doing today? Lovely Mo says Jacob was out of line to meet. Okay, okay. I'm not saying that he was. Here's the thing. I get why Naomi is pissed, but I think Naomi needs to look at it from a different, like I said, a different perspective. That yes, it does look like he's Bill's errand boy, right? But at the same time, this could have been like, and later in the week, we see as Jacob got a partner who's an asshole to him. You could have got that man instead of Jake. You could have got somebody else instead of Jacob who wouldn't take it so easy on Danny. So, I mean, that's where I'm coming from. Lovely Mo says, yeah, I get both sides. Yeah, I get both sides as well. Like, I get Naomi being pissed, but honestly, I think Naomi was pissed for far too long. The person that Naomi really needs to be pissed off at is that damn daddy of hers. Like, be pissed off at Bill. If you're gonna be pissed off at anybody, your dad is the one that pursued this, right? So let's move on to this nutcase, Leslie. So y'all remember we ended last Friday too with Leslie, aka Sherry, aka Dana, on the roof talking about she gonna jump. Hey, really, B, do you want to come up? Because I got the link and I'll post it for you. If you want to come up, it's in the chat. Let me. So it's in the chat. If you do want to come up, let me know. But it's crazy to me, Leslie. This woman is crazy as fuck. Like, I don't know nothing else to say about this woman, but baby, it was that wig, 1000% that wig for me. Oh, no worries. If you do want to jump up, I know you're at the dealership. If you do, it's it's down there for you. But I appreciate you so much. Y'all know me and Really be on the whether you like or not Beverly Hills panel. Really B is my girl. I fucks with Really B. Babe, it was that raggedy ass, dusty ass wig. And Leslie and these goddamn personalities. It's like, lady, how many names do you have? You go from Sherry, you go from Dana, you go to Leslie. Locked Queen says Leslie is gonna flip on Eva. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I saw it in this week's I saw it in this episode this week. Yeah, there's a whole ass squirrel on my damn patio, my balcony. Cause I saw something run across my balcony. It's a fucking squirrel. Kira says Leslie, Sherry, Dana was working on my nerves. She was working on mine too. So Sherry, Leslie, Dana, whatever her name is, that lady should be in a padded cell hugging herself because something is seriously wrong with that woman. Like, I don't know what it is because she spotted Ted, right? And when she spotted Ted, she gave him this evil smirk. I said, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? And listening to it, it sounds like a one night stand to me. We'll get to it in just a minute. But she smiled at him and she winked at him, right? So she's going into Nicole's office and basically on the roof, she told Nicole, like, yeah, my husband, he left me. He left, right? And the way she said it, I thought what Nicole was thinking is Nicole thought that the man had passed away. She's like, oh no, he just walked about out of my life. I was like, now, ma'am, I want you to come back to reality and figure out what the hell you want to like. I want you to come back to reality. Because here's the thing when it comes to Leslie, Sherry, Dana, I believe that when it comes to Eva, there's some stuff that she's leaving out when it comes to Eva. And I'm wondering how soon we're gonna find out what she's leaving out because she's definitely leaving some pieces to this story out, and I'm ready to get to it. Kira says, I'm waiting for the reveal that Eva isn't Ted's father. A lot of people, I know Really B was saying that, and I know people in Really B's chat yesterday was saying they don't believe that Eva is Ted's father. Eva is Ted's. Hmm. I do. I kind of believe that because I mean, with Leslie, something's wrong with that dingbat. Something is wrong with that dingbat. If I ain't never like, it's something wrong with that lady. So I do feel like there's something she's leaving out. What that something is, I do not know. Right now, eventually Ted did, catch up to Leslie. So Ted grabbed her and pulled her to the side. So Ted did say to her like they had an affair and he had paid her off. I was like, oh, Teddy boy, you had an affair with this nutcase? She must not have been as nutty as a fruit basket when you met her because there is no way. No way. So let's move on to Haley real quick. So Haley is at the bar, right? And so she overheard Ashley and Derek talking, and they're talking about the fact that Jacob arrested Danny, right? So not Naomi, but Haley took her ass down to the police station, and she was talking to Bill like, Bill, you must. And I'm thinking Haley's starting to see the forest for the trees because she's like, now I'm the other woman. You've always been the other woman, but your daddy over here is telling you you're not the other woman, right? And so she basically told Bill to drop the charges against Danny, right? Bill was reluctant. Speaking, also talking about them at the police station. So Martin got up in his chest and wanted to go buck up at Bill. Here's the thing: I ain't mad at Martin for trying to buck up at Bill, but sir, you are in the police station where they do have, weapons at their disposal, and if it gets out of hand, they can use any of them: taser, stun gun, pepper spray, the pow pow pow. Like they can use any of them weapons, and they will easily throw your ass right in the slammer. So that wasn't smart to come at Bill, even though Bill is, antagonizing the family. I get it. Me personally, since I ain't got much to lose, I would have whipped Bill's ass in that police station, and I would told tap the police officer, hey, he would be like, what's up? Yeah, you see this big tall ass nigga right here? And they would have said, yeah, I see him. Well, get your handcuffs ready because I'm about to knock the fuck out of him. Once I hit him, then you can arrest me and make sure that once you put me in handcuffs, he don't get the upper hand and hit me. Cool? Cool. See, I would have done that. But Martin is a senator. He can't have that kind of, well, I mean, in this political climate, he could, but as a senator, he don't want that smoke. I would, because I would have I would have punched the teeth out of Bill's mouth. Would have knocked Bill the fuck out. Hey, El Michelle, how you doing this morning? Like I would have knocked the shit out of Bill. Period, point blank, and told the cops, "You're gonna arrest me. It's fine. I'll wait. You don't even have to Mirandize me. I know what I did. I'm cool with it." So Bill, like I said, Bill reluctantly dropped the charges, and that was thanks to Haley, right? So now Danny got in her mind that so now Danny got it in her mind that Bill wants her back. I was like, oh my God, Danny. By the end of the week, Danny had pissed me off. It really be said so violent. Baby, Bill would have got it. Bill would have caught these hands. Lot Queen says, Martin is doing a lot. I think he's all bark and no bite. I agree, especially the way he talked to his husband. I get that that's a white man, but even that white man needs some respect. So we move on to Tuesday, you guys. So Tuesday, everybody is getting ready for an interview. Bill's going to do an interview, and so are the Duprees. Now, the Duprees are doing an interview because of Nicole. You guys know Nicole is getting this award, right? Bill feels that the Duprees are going to go and take no chances to not talk shit about him. I was like, Bill, you are a narcissist. I know people use that word, I know everybody complains about people using that word narcissist, but Bill is a true narcissist. You think that everybody's concerned about you. Bill, go straight to hell. Good morning, Uncle Jay. How you doing today? Like, when I tell y'all Bill gets on my nerves and pisses me off, he pisses me off. So we see Bill's lying ass, right? So he's giving this bullshit ass story about why Danny was at the wedding. I was like, now, Bill, why would you like anybody who was listening to that story about him and why he invited Danny to the wedding? You cheated on your wife, you divorced your wife, and the day your divorce was finalized, you sent out your wedding invitations. Bill, go to hell expeditiously, fast, and in a hurry. If anybody bought that story, good for them, but I didn't. We all know the real. We all know the real deal when it comes to Bill, right? So with Eva, I don't really want to put a pin in your bubble, but I'm gonna have to put a pin in your bubble. And let me tell you why. This little fantasy that you got about Ted openly embracing you as his daughter, once he finds out if you are his daughter, man, it ain't gonna go the way that you think it's gonna go. That is not gonna go the way that you want it to go. Do I think he will eventually accept you as his child if you are his child? Yes. And that'll be because of Nicole. But Kat ain't gonna accept you. Martin might accept you. But this welcome invitation that you think you're getting from them people, girl, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't the fuck gonna happen. I just want to tell you that. Like, I want to tell you that. And then your crazy ass mama, the fact that that woman can just be everywhere with that shifty ass wig and that crazy ass smile, Leslie, girl, you really do need to be in a padded cell hugging yourself. Because it's like Really B said yesterday on her live when she was talking about it. That whole scene with Nicole giving Leslie a list of therapists to talk to, or no, it wouldn't happen that way. Orderlies would have been in that office with them white jackets on where she's gonna be hugging herself, and she would have been in padded cell with us. She would have been having a psychiatric evaluation done. But okay, whatever, whatever. So we get to the um the interviews, right? So you see the Duprees, they are doing their interview, and it's literally about Nicole and Nicole only, right? But on the flip side, which I like the way that they edit this episode with the two interviews, right? Because you see Bill over there on his interview, and his interview is doing nothing but talking shit and trashing Danny, right? I was like, again, Bill, you are obsessed with Danny. Do I think Danny's is off in the brain too? Yeah, but I think here's the thing. When I say Danny's off in the brain, I think Danny is off in the brain because of Bill and his manipulations, right? Like I said, Bill is enjoying every second of this cat and mouse game with Danny. And I do eventually believe that at some point, Bill and Danny are going to sleep together again. And Haley, you're going to be the other woman again. And it is what it is, right? So we also found out, which I think I mentioned this last week about Chelsea. So you guys remember Chelsea left with that non-acting dude and his wife, right? So we found out from Chelsea that she's been with women before and she's been with couples before. I was like, okay, live your life, Chelsea. Be safe out there, but live your life. We ain't judging over here, right? And that's really mostly all I got for Tuesday's episode. Now, what I will say again is this week it wasn't so action packed this week because some of the stories that we got this week I could have done without. Like really, I agree with Really B. Some of them we could have done without. More specifically, I could have done without anything Ashley and Derek. I, I don't want to. I ain't trying to take nobody's check or nothing like that, and I ain't trying to say they don't need to be on the television on the show. But yeah, we ain't got to see Ashley and Derek on the show. Thank you. Hey, Karima. It's the fact that you have to put it in there. I appreciate it. I'm gonna eventually remember. I'm gonna remember it, and I'm gonna remember it. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot when I finish this live. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it because I got you. Lot Queen says that storyline needs to end expeditiously. Expeditiously, baby. I ain't never. If there's one storyline that can go, it's that one, and another storyline that they can kind of get rid of that I wouldn't be too upset about is this Doug, not necessarily Joey, not necessarily Joey, because I'm kind of interested in Joey because I want to know what Joey wants from Doug. That's the only thing about that gambling storyline that I'm interested in. What it is that Joey wants from Doug. But as far as Doug and Vanessa, baby, don't care. Baby, don't care. Karima says, I thought the mugshot pictures were hilarious. They were. Absolutely. Yeah, Ashley and Derek is the weakest link. And the interesting thing with Derek, which I guess we can kind of talk about. Well, yeah, we can talk about Derek because he's shown an episode in Wednesday's episode where he's wheeled into the hospital because when I found out what like so we know that he's a firefighter, right? So he went into a burning house or a building and he got hit in the head by a beam. So he has a concussion. I was like, oh, okay. So he was saving another person's life. No, he wasn't saving another person's. Well, he was. I mean, he was saving another being's life. He was saving a cat's life. Which, here's the thing: I don't want nobody to think I'm cruel, and I don't like animals. I love animals up and down, right? I love animals up and down, but you know, and yeah, go back in and save a cat, right? But damn, you knew that the. I mean, you knew that the build. You again go back in and do what you can to try to save the animal, right? But wow, wow, that's all I got to say. I mean, I'm happy that he saved the cat's life. I am happy that he saved the cat's life. But y'all couldn't make it a human. Joey is very interesting. I'm very interested in Joey. I just don't 100%. And the thing when it comes to Joe with Doug, it's not that I don't find Doug interesting. It's just the fact that Doug like took that money from is taking money from Joey, and you don't think that there's a catch to it. I mean, this is a casino. This man is freely giving you money. There's always a caveat to certain things. There's always a caveat to things. So I don't know what Doug is thinking. But yeah, he saved the cat's life. Yeah, I agree, Kira. Not with the roof about to collapse. I mean, you would hate for the little critter, the little cat to go to glory, but you really wish. I mean, it's the fact that the roof is about to collapse. Like you and that cat both could be deceased, but they didn't. They not deceased, right? They fine. I 100% agree. Doug is less than smart. And this man is a cardiologist. Sir, you could never work on my heart if I knew that you was this dumb. Uh, exactly. He did it against his captain's orders. He did it against his captain's orders. Lot Queen says, child, that cat would have been mad at that cat would have been mad at me. Right? I'm sorry. Again, I love animals. I love animals. But enough to risk hell, I mean, you gotta you gotta kind of think reasonably sometimes, right? Like the building, the roof is about to collapse, and you gonna run your dumb ass. And you know what? Enough with Derek, because we got enough of him in this episode, and we're gonna talk about him in Thursday and Friday, and I don't really care. Uh, exactly. Like you said, if it was a human being, okay, but a cat, yeah, I would hate to let a cat die, but it is what it is. Now, Martin, at this point, I hope Smitty cheats on you. I hope Smitty cheats on you because the way you disrespect your husband and he takes it, hell no. So Martin is pissed off because Smitty is still wanting to go back into the workforce, right? Now, what I will say is we met the twins. They are twins. I think they twins, right? We met their kids. We met their kids and beautiful, beautiful kids, right? These two are teenagers. So for Martin to be sitting here talking to Smitty about being at home with the kids, which the kids even clocked him saying dad. Well, they call Smitty dad and they call Martin Pop, right? And them kids telling Pop, like, nigga, you ain't really around us. It's always dad doing this with us. Dad does this, dad does that. You are so focused on your career, but we are okay with that. I was like, not the fact that your kids just called you out. Yes, El Michelle, I hope he cheats. Lot Quinn says, leave the kids and run, Smitty. Not leave the kids. Oh, not leave the kids. But when you listen to the kids talk, Samantha and Tyrell, when you listen to them talk, they've raised exceptional kids. Their kids are smart. And then for Martin to sit there and they're like, if he wants to go back into the workforce, I mean, let him go back into the workforce. And Martin's like, our family is not a traditional family. Our family doesn't look like some of your friends' family. And Sam said, well, Samantha, I don't know if they call her Sam, but Samantha said, uh, yes, our family does. She's like, one of my friends has two moms. One of my friends, his dad is with a different woman every week. So we're fine. And so he was like, okay, well, maybe he can take one and we'll see how it goes. Smitty, Smitty, listen to me. Tell Martin, and you can tell him I said this. Tell Martin to kiss your black ass. How about that? Kiss the blackest part of your ass, even though you ain't got a black ass. But tell him to kiss your black ass. Kira says teenagers don't want you around like that, anyways. Exactly. I barely wanted my mom around as a teenager. As long as you're there for the important things, exactly. Because when I was in high school, I was in band, and there were some times my mom couldn't make it to everything. Like there were times she couldn't make it to everything, and I told her, "That's fine. I'm not mad. I get it. You're working. Go make the money, girl. I don't give a damn." Um, Martin is a control freak. If the kids are saying it's not needed, then I don't get the issue. I don't either. It's really all about control when it comes to Martin. Hopefully, Smitty brings Martin down. I can't stand Martin. Hate to hear him talk. Now, it's so interesting. This week I grew to dislike Martin, but when we first met Martin, I liked Martin because Martin seemed sensible and level-headed. But now, absolutely not. I'm ready to find out what Martin's secret is, which I think we all know what his secret is. Is he unalive somebody, which we all think is self-defense? I'm ready to find out what really happened. And I wonder how long it's going to take us to find that out. So, you got a point, Uncle Jay. Martin is Bill. Catch. You got a point there. Martin sees Bill, and you got a point there. So, again, y'all, Vanessa, I don't really care for. Here's the thing. I don't dislike Vanessa, but this whole Vanessa cheating thing and very publicly, it's sloppy. I don't know if Vanessa wants to get caught by Doug or what, but she's doing it now. I forget what Doug's friend's name is. I think I forgot the man's name. If y'all remember Doug's friend's name, leave it in the live chat. But I can't remember Bill's. I can't remember Doug's friend's name. But Doug's friend is talking to Joey, asking Joey why is he giving Doug money. Joey called him Dougie, and he was like, he doesn't like being called Dougie. He was like, "Do look like I give a fuck what he want." He didn't say this, but in the not so in less words. He's like, "Do look like I give a fuck what Doug likes to be called. If I want to call that motherfucker Dougie, I'm gonna call him Dougie, and I dare him to say something about it." I was like, "Oh, Joey, okay." Now you guys have to remember, I am a soap opera veteran. I watch soap operas, right? So the guy that plays Joey, he also plays on General Hospital, and he plays a doctor. He plays a psychiatrist. His name is Kevin Collins. Kevin is nothing like Joey, so it's interesting to see him in this light. Now, granted, he did play a nutcase. He played his twin bro. He played his own twin brother on General Hospital, named Ryan Chamberlain, and Ryan was a nutcase. Thank God Ryan is deceased. Um, if they keep pissing Bill off, we'll find out sooner or later. I agree. Vanessa, please go sell a house and close your legs. Not close your legs. Close your legs to married men. Close your legs to married men, in the words of Nene Leakes. Yes, he did. Like, I was here for Joey. I was here for Joey. Oh, his name is Randy. That's the guy's name, Randy, because he kept asking him, like, what do you want from him? Why are you giving him money? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why, huh? It's like, sir, this is your boss. Shut up before he shut up before he punch you in the face. Shut up before he break your kneecaps. Shut up before you swim with the fishes. Like, sir, stop questioning him. But he ultimately says that Doug has something that he wants. What that something is, I do not know, but I do want to know. Where is Caddy McLean? She was only there for an episode. Now I do know. So with Caddy, um, I don't know how often she's gonna come in as Danny's best friend, but I do know that think she is, if I'm not mistaken, I think she's a series regular. So I don't think we'll see her as that often, but I do believe she's a series regular. But I'm gonna have to go, I'm gonna go Google it again because I found an article that talked about her, and I saw an article that talked about John Lindstrom. So I'm gonna have to go read that article again and see if they're both series regulars. Um, that's it for Wednesday. Now we're on to Thursday. Oh God, Danny, my girl Danny. Danny, I love you. You my girl. I rock with you. I go up for you. But like I said earlier about Bill, he enjoys his cat and mouse game with you. Ma'am, you are obsessed with Bill and Haley. To be looking at their social media, now, I don't have my fair share of relationships. Once my relationships end, I refute. And my ex gets with somebody new, bitch. I ain't finna go searching through and look for them. Absolutely not. Once it's done, it's done. Especially if once we're done, we're done. Especially if the relationship went to hell and we ended on bad terms. If we end on bad terms, I'm blocking your phone number. I'm blocking you from any way you want to communicate with me. Don't think about it. Don't try to send a carrier pigeon. Don't try to send a smoke signal. Don't try to do none of that shit because you're not going to find me. You're gonna be looking for me in the daytime with a flashlight. Shout out to Misha. Like you're gonna be looking for me with a flashlight in the daytime because you're not gonna find me. So get the fuck out of here with that. At this point, Danny, it's obsession. It's an obsession, right? And it's unhealthy. So I do believe you might want to go talk to your sister. It's fine. Go sit on her couch. Uh, Danny is a glutton for punishment. Please get some help, girl. Absolutely. And I don't get why. Like I said, I believe when which we know Danny and Bill got married young. So I dare I say Bill may have been her first and only until Andre. So that could be a thing that might have been the first pain she ever had, and it changed her life. Just saying. Now, Thursday's episode, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I ain't got much notes for Thursday and Friday because Thursday's episode really consisted of this this award ceremony for Nicole. When I tell y'all, I cracked up laughing watching this episode because you see everybody that's at the a ceremony, right? And you see everybody that's on the front row, right? So at one point, Nicole asked her family to come up and join her. Why did the whole front row get up? I said, I'd be damned. So this was just a whole family affair. Now I'm like, this is a whole family affair. Again, I ain't mad at it, but like I'm like, y'all must they must couldn't get any more extras, and that's fine. But damn, the whole front row was nothing but Dupree or Dupree adjacent. Uncle Jay says, yes, I believe Bill is her first, and he emotionally and mentally abused her so bad in their marriage that she stuck. I agree. She said he chased her around the world. He did. I do remember her saying that, and it's like that speaks more volumes to Bill. And I think he's doing the same thing with Haley. Baby Leslie was a nut in this episode. Uh, I would have came down exactly. I would have came down for an extra right. I get excited when Leslie crazy stuff come on. Not you get excited when Leslie child. So let's talk about Leslie because this actually she's not Leslie in this scene. She is Sherry. So Sherry's old crazy ass is part of the wait staff at this award ceremony. When I saw that fool with that wig on, I said, "Girl, here you go again. Here you go again, ma'am." Now I'm gonna say this, and I want you guys to tell me what you guys think, because I know, and really we discussed it yesterday too, right? So y'all know Eva keeps telling Sherry, aka Dana, aka Leslie, to stick to the plan, right? Because I forgot to mention that. So earlier in the week, I think it was Wednesday's episode, where Eva was able to take a straw from Ted, and so that way they can run a DNA test to prove that he's her father. And when it comes to Leslie, I don't know that there's a plan. I don't know that there's a plan with Leslie because she is unhinged. Um, He's definitely doing the same with Haley. Their relationship is on borrowed time. It's been on borrowed time since they got together. That wig was tight as hell. She just slapped it on. I'm sick of it, baby. I'm sick of that wig. If I see that wig one more time, like I said, I wish that wig had went over the hospital instead of her. That wig can go. Even Eva asked her, "Where'd you get this wig from?" Bitch, when Eva asked her where she got that wig from, I hollered. I hollered when Eva asked her, "Where'd you get this wig?" So we also see that Nicole invited Eva. Eva was reluctant to go. And so Nicole said, "Is it because you don't have a dress?" Eva lied and said, "Yeah, that's what it is." I'm like, "Girl, that ain't what it is." So she's like, "Oh, go get one of Cass's dresses." I said, "Go get one of whose dresses?" Did you say Cat's? Girl, Cat? Oh, if Cat found out that Eva took her dress, Cat is gonna rip Eva to shreds. Even though they said it's from her closet that she doesn't wear, it's from a closet for such that she doesn't wear. I don't think Cat gonna give one iota of a fuck if it's from a closet that she don't wear her clothes from. The fact that this interloper is coming into her house, going through her closet, baby Cat is gonna be pissed if she ever see that dress and be like, "Bitch, you got on my bitch? Is that my dress? Bitch, is that my baby?" Cat is gonna lose her shiznai. Yeah, Nicole about to start a war. And the thing that I will say is, I don't even see Harold in the chat, but I'm pretty sure he'll watch the replay. The thing that I will say is, because we've talked about this, it's gonna be egg on Nicole's face when she does find out about Eva and what Eva has been up to. They're gonna owe Kat a major apology because here's the thing: the way that Kat is coming at Eva, is it right? No, it's not right. But is Kat wrong? No, Kat is not wrong. She is 100% on the money. But at the same time, when it comes to Kat and Eva, we can also call a thing a thing. She's looking down her nose because she grew up behind the gates. She grew up a rich, snooty, privileged kid. And then, but again, when it comes to Eva, Eva's attire for work, it Eva's attire for work is abhorrent. Like I can't stand the way Eva dresses for work. Now outside of work it's fine, but at work it ain't fine. Kat is a brat, but Eva does have an agenda. Absolutely. I think Eva is going to be the one to save the Hamiltons from Leslie. That's interesting. And I'm glad that you bring that up, right? He definitely gives abusive. So I'm glad that El Michelle said this, right? That she believes that Eva is going to be the one to save them from Leslie, right? And because it kind of showed up in this episode after she saw Leslie. Now Ted did pull her aside once again and kind of threatened her. Ted, I don't think you scaring it. Like you trying to scare this lady, but this lady ain't one. She's as crazy as she is. You ain't scaring her, right? But I did think it was interesting that Eva went to the man that is the boss because Eva was telling Dana, Leslie, Sherry to leave, right? And she's like, no. And she even interacted with Nicole. And Eva's whole thing is, you want revenge on Ted. Nicole hasn't done anything to you. Nicole hasn't done anything to you. So Eva went and reported her mama, and her mama got kicked out. I was like, oh, Eva. But it's been there all week. Like I said, Eva is seeing a different side of Ted, and Eva is liking what she's seeing from Ted. But like I said earlier, Eva, this fairy tale that you got about how Ted is gonna openly accept you, I don't think it's gonna go down like that because there's again, the thing is there's more to the story than what your crazy ass mama is telling you. There's more to this story your mama is leaving out. But hey, do what you want to do. Again, are things gonna go the way that you plan and want them to go? I highly doubt it, right? Eva can't find some more neutral clothes to wear to work. I don't know. Like I know Nicole says come as you are, but girl, not like that. Eva out here thrifting and she needs to give it back. Hey Bill, you say this is my show. Yeah, I love Beyond the Gates. So where we at? Oh, so there was so at the ceremony, if you guys watched the show Hit the Floor, the guy who played Terrence, he was in there. I think that was his name on Hit the Floor. And also, you guys remember him from the movie that Candy and Todd did, The Past. He was also in The Past. He was the one that played Drew's husband that played the fuck out of her character, right? But he's Nicole and Ted's friend. He's also a doctor as well, right? And then you guys will get to Friday. So Friday's episode to me, so Friday's I was thinking that Eva has a 70s style, but I want her to give it back. I want her to give it back to the 70s because it definitely does give very hippie, bohemian, bohemian chic and all that kind of stuff. Give it back. Because here's the thing, I don't dislike her clothing style. It's the fact that like she be having her cleavage out and her midriff out, and I'm like, girl, you at work. I do miss Hit the Floor too. I definitely miss that show. But when BET took over, my God, today, my God, today, the way BT will ruin a show, that's another story for another day. Because the way BT can ruin a damn show, the game, anybody, I didn't even finish the game. I watched that first season of the game on BET, hated it, but I stuck it out. And after that, I said, you know what, fuck it. I don't even want to watch it. Like I don't even know it. I Now y'all can correct me if I'm wrong because I don't remember. But I thought then at one point, I think in the final season, didn't Melanie and Derwin come back? I don't know, but yeah, I couldn't get into it. I could not stomach that show. And then that show that they brought on after the game, I tried to watch that show with Kyla Pratt on it. Hated that one too. Not you say I want her to break out into the jive. Her pieces be cute, they just don't go together. That too. Um, Cat does too, but Cat isn't working. I mean, true. I don't always like what Cat got on. I don't always like what Cat has on. I don't always like what Cat has on. I typically hate Cat's outfits too. I didn't finish the game either. BT ruined the show. What? I love the game until BT definitely ruined it. Uh, I'm with JB. BT would ruin the show, baby. The reboot of the game was awful. It was. What has BT rebooted they rebooted Hit the Floor? I never watched a reboot of Hit the Floor on BT. I just refused to watch it because I was like, I feel like it's gonna be worse. I feel like it's gonna be terrible. Didn't they do single late? They did single ladies is too, I think, right? I I couldn't like everything that they rebooted. I was like, I just refused to give it a chance because of what they did with the game. I was like, absolutely not. Um, the only one who can dress is Danny. Excuse me. Now, Bill, I will say sometimes I do hate what Danny has on, especially the outfit she wore yesterday. I didn't know what that dress was, but I was like, okay, Danny girl, do you? Kat's wardrobe is cute, and to find out she's a virgin makes sense why she dresses like that. Like I said, there aren't times that Kat has things on that I don't necessarily go up for, but more times than not, I do like what Kat has on. Like Kat can show her stomach, she's not working. True. Bell says I miss Hit the Floor and Single Ladies, and yeah, BT ruined all of them damn shows. Oh, the dress she slept in. Yes, that outfit that she on that couch in, baby, that shit is ugly. Let's get into Danny real quick, you guys. Danny, Danny, you are my girl. I go up for you. I rock with you. But the fact that you took your crazy ass over to Bill and Haley's home, I said, girl, what the fuck is going on here? What is going on here? So the little security guard, he comes up to her and startles her, right? I was like, girl, that should have been your clue to go home. That should have been your clue to go home. Now, y'all want to know who I think has the best wardrobe? Anita. And I love Anita's wardrobe. Now, I'm going to say one thing, and it's just a little nitpick, because there was a scene of her and Burning this week on the couch, and I could have swore I saw a corn on her foot. I was like, oh my God, is that a big ass corn? But again, I love Anita's fashions. Um, Out of everyone, Danny has the best wardrobe. Okay. Danny, come sit down and talk with us, Miss Girl. Absolutely. Nicole is the best dressed. Uh, Danny is crashing out bad. I hate it for her. Kat dresses nicely, but it's almost a little immature for what they are trying to pass her as. She dresses like a teen, but she's supposed to be in her 20s, if not 30s. That's the thing when it comes to that is the thing when it comes to Kat. I think so. I think that Kat is in her early 20s. I think, well, obviously she is because Kat is drinking on that. Can we speak about Tomas real quick, you guys? They need to get him an acting coach because the guy that plays Tomas, his acting was terrible in this episode. I hated it. Um, Ms. Anita has the best everything for me. I love Ms. Anita. Yeah, I was like, I thought I saw a corn, but I tried to play like I didn't see it, but I think I saw a corn. I love her hair, babe. I love her hair. Belle agrees she loves Ms. Anita's hair so pretty. Security, why not put in the code, which still would be wrong, but to give it to her, shaking my head, they're gonna have to change it. Here's the thing. Oh God, when I saw Eva meet up with Andre, I don't think she's gonna go. Since she knows that that's her cousin, he doesn't know that. I don't think she's gonna let it happen. Because I saw that Kim, I was like, oh my God, when they met at the bar, I was like, please don't let these two sleep together. Please don't let these two sleep together. So the security guard, he startled Danny, right? Danny said she came to bring a gift. She said it was a bomb, but she said she was joking. Now, this man, mind you, he says he saw what happened at the wedding where she pulled the gold gun out. And he still gives her the code to the house. I said, are you serious? Dude, you just said it yourself that you saw the wedding and that you saw that she pulled a gun out. Why would you get this lady the code to their house? You about to lose your job. You, sir, you're gonna lose your job. You are going to lose your job. And then Danny goes in the house, breaks a picture, their wedding picture, drinking a champagne, and falls asleep on the couch. I said, "Girl, you in for it?" Now, I don't think they're gonna find Danny in the house. I think Anita and Bernard are gonna find her before Bill and Haley get home. Oh, also, you guys, I forgot to mention about Martin. So going back to Thursday's episode, I forgot to mention Martin and the fact that Vernon found out that Martin wants to run for president, right? When I tell y'all, Vernon read the shit out of Martin, read him up, down, and to the through the floor. Cause he's like, "Are you out your rabbit ass mind? Like motherfucker, you want to run for president with the skeletons that are buried in your closet?" And he was like, "But they're buried, the grandfather." He was like, and they can be dug up too, you dumbass. Like, he was like, I'd be damned if you run for president after the shit that we done. Now I want to ask y'all this question and tell me what y'all think. Because I asked Really Be this as well yesterday. Do y'all think that Ted and Nicole knows what Martin did? Or is it just Anita And Vernon, who knows? Uh, Only thing I didn't like of Anita's is the pullback they have on her in the picture. Oh, you have on, yeah, yeah. I don't like that pullback here. It is not flattering. Well, it is not the best look. I get it. That's the only one I did. That's the only one I didn't like. I agree. Andre better not sleep with Eva and Ashley. Mark my. Andre about to sleep with Eva and Ashley. Mark my words. Ashley, have at it. Eva, please don't. Andre is her brother. Ted is not the daddy. Y'all really do believe that this? We gonna see how it plays out. I'm interested to see how that plays out. I love Eva and her stank face. I do like Eva. I think Eva's just being manipulated by her lying ass mama. Anita is a soap vet. She played Jessica on As the World Turns. See, I never watched As the World Turns, but okay. Um, she was also on Law and Order SVU. He read Martin like the Constitution. Woo, child. The black daddy came out of him real quick. It did, and I was here for it because Martin getting beside himself. Martin is getting beside his goddamn self. Like I said, Smitty, tell the man to kiss your black ass. Even though you ain't got a black ass, tell him to kiss your black ass. I would be worried about cameras, and Danny is just chilling in their house. And I think there is a camera in the house. I think I saw a camera. But I don't. I have to go back and look. I don't think Ted is her daddy. See, everybody keeps saying they don't think that Ted is her father. I think that is well, kind of, sort of, because I mean, Leslie, as crazy as she is, that woman could have done like, oh, it's a lot of shit with her. I don't understand Andre's fascination with Ashley. Neither do I. Neither do I. And the fact that he tried to kiss her, I was like, oh fucking god. I knew I wasn't tripping. There was a camera when she walked in that house. Oh, Danny, 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 Danny. Go talk to Sissy. Please go talk to Sissy because you need some help. So Kat and Tomas, they had their first date, right? I don't really see it for Tomas because he worked for Bill. Anybody that's in work with Bill, work for Bill, work with Bill, work around Bill, work near Bill, work in the same office as Bill, work on the same floor as Bill, live in the same you live in the same neighborhood as Bill, live on the same street as Bill. Anybody that is close to Bill, anybody that is drove by Bill, I don't fucking trust you. If you have been in the vicinity of Bill Hamilton, baby, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't see it for you, and I damn sure don't see it for Tomas. Again, if you've been anywhere near, if you know somebody, exactly, anybody named Bill, bitch, I don't see it for you. Haley saw her on her phone when she came over last. She did. That's how she got in. That's how she got in the house because Haley let her in there. But yeah, I don't trust Tomas, and the fact that Kat revealed that she's a virgin, I'm I don't trust Tomas. That's all I gotta say. Right, like right, like did they grow up together? And he always has a crush. My God. Mm-mm-mm. Breathe the same air, baby. Breathe the same air as Bill. Been to the same restaurants as Bill. Ate the same food that Bill ate. Bitch, if you've done anything that surrounds Bill, if you know anybody that's named Bill, anything Bill related, bitch, I don't trust it. I don't trust you. I don't see it for you. Tomas is a snake. I don't trust him, especially when he said he already asked Bill about dating her, and that was so weird to me because you know the relationship. They don't fuck with Bill. Why would you ask Bill for permission to date his former niece? But okay, whatever, whatever. Tomas gonna speak Spanish every chance he gets. He is. You're right. His act, baby, that acting was terrible. Oh my god, that acting was horrible. Oh my god, not the DEI. This is a DEI show. Everyone's included. Y'all, I'm hollering at the DEI. What up, Harold? I had talked about you earlier because we were talking about Kat and Eva. We talked about Kat and Eva. I'm screaming too. That took me out. The DEI of it all. Um. So this episode is the one where we found out that Derek saved the cat in the fire. again. So also Derek, I don't know if Derek is now. Tell me what y'all think with Derek, because again, I know he has a concussion, and I know that concussion can cause temporary memory loss. But do y'all think that he's been for real with this shit? Because he's I mean he is peeping Andre. He peeping Andre with this flat face heifer, aka Ashley. Y'all, I don't know. I want them to wrap this story. I want them to wrap this up with Ashley, Derek, and Andre expeditiously, because I just don't really care if he sleep with her. I don't really give a damn if he sleep with that girl. I kid you not. Hey, Kiwan, how you doing this morning? Like, I kid you guys not. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Much like I don't care about Vanessa being a hot pocket after just giving her Hello Kitty to everybody. She even got mad when that young man said that you sleep around. Well, girl, you're doing it. But okay. Okay, like why would Derek knowingly go into a collapsing building for a damn cat? Some in the milk ain't clean. Like I said that earlier. Like again, I don't want to sound mean. I don't want to sound heartless when it comes to animals because I do love animals. And I've had two dogs. I would have done anything for my dogs, right? But why would you go into a collapsing building, risking your life? Like here's the other thing. When y'all went into the building, that lady didn't say, "Hey, I got a cat." Like that's weird. Most people when they say, "Hey," when it's a fire, they'll tell you if there are other people in the building or if they got an animal. But she ain't say nothing about her damn cat. That lady mustn't give a fuck about. I hate to say that, but that lady, for her to sit there and pretend like she cares so much about her cat, ma'am, you must didn't care that much about your cat to not tell somebody that, hey, my cat is in there before the building could even collapse. But okay, whatever. Vanessa giving that cat out like government cheese and is. Maybe Derek wants his shine after Ashley and Andre delivered the baby child to go into a burning building to save a cat. Okay, I mean, I guess that's um, that's a good theory. It's stupid if you ask me, but I mean, okay. Not saying that you. Not, I'm not. I'm saying I'm not saying your theory is stupid, Kira. I'm saying he's stupid if that's what he did. Did you see when Vanessa was squeezing Tommy from all the Queen's Men's muscles? Oh, that's what that was. Y'all know I don't watch all the Queen's Men. I've never watched that show. Never watched one episode. Diego knew it was a rap if she got a piece of Tommy. He did. That's why he called her a hoe in uncertain terms. But that is a good theory. That is a really good theory, Kira. You say, Harold, I saw that all the Tyler Perry players is on this show. Who else from Tyler Perry is on this show? Because again, y'all know I don't watch everything Tyler Perry. I have to give him. Me and him are on a break right about now with his shows because I know people be like, you should watch. What's that show that y'all say I should watch that just went off this week and got renewed for season two? Beauty and the Black. Because y'all tell me I should watch Beauty and the Black. Yeah, nah, we good. None of it makes sense. Not a damn thing. Y'all tell me to get into Beauty and the Black, but I'm good when it comes to Tyler Perry. And here's the thing with Tyler Perry shows. They start out good. They can start out pretty good, but it tragically goes downhill after maybe season 2 or 3. It tragically goes downhill. Like Sisters, it didn't start out bad, but it's gone down the trajectory of hell, right? The Oval didn't start out bad, going down the trajectory to hell. Beauty in the Black, again, I don't watch that shit, so I don't know how it started out. I know I saw everybody loves it. Not for me. I need a break from him. Even though his shows give me good views, the Tyler Perry of it all, I needed a cleanse my palate. You know what I'm saying? I need to cleanse my goddamn palate because ain't no way. Derek is crazy. Derek's crazy. He gonna crash out over Andre and Ashley. He is. He is absolutely gonna do that. Yeah, y'all put it in the comments. Beauty in the Black. Uh Oh, she was definitely talking at that mouth over that man. Yama says, "Ooh, child, I have to limit Tyler Perry in my house." Exactly. Duplicity comes out on Prime this coming week. Oh God, no. Prime. Child, that what was that last shit that he put out that I review? What was that last movie he put out? Divorce in the Black on Prime, baby. When I tell y'all, um, never again, never again. They could do a part two to that movie, and I would never watch it because that shit was terrible. Bill, Tommy, and a couple others have been on his. Okay, okay. Y'all know again. Now I know he's doing another Medea movie. Now to know me is to know I go up for Medea. I love Medea, so I definitely will be watching Medea. I ain't gonna never miss a Medea movie. Medea is somebody that I'm always gonna catch. Not keep on laughing. Um, Hero said to Kira, bringing him on with spice that storyline up around here. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Nah, she was like, hold up, sir, let me feel something real quick. She absolutely was, baby. She was feeling on that man. She was definitely feeling up on that man. If it's more than a 90-minute movie, Tyler Perry can go to hell. Not if it's more. He can go to hell. But yeah, I will be watching. I will be watching the Medea movie. I guarantee you guys that one when it comes out. Yes, Bill. Okay, okay. It was horrible. I wanted my time. I wanted my time back from that movie. Uncle Jay says all the Queen's Men, the team of Beauty and the Black are all train wrecks you can't look away from. It's so bad that it's good. I'm low key. See, I watched Zatima, and I quickly turned Zatima off. Right, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I turned Zatima off because I saw that Deval Ellis he was on his social media and he was talking about the show, and Deval was like, "Oh, this is in a different universe." I said, "Say what? Say huh? Run that back? A different who? This is not Marvel, sir. Go to hell with that dumb shit. Go away from me with that dumb shit." So I stopped watching Zatima. All the Queen's Men, I just never saw. I never got into that show because I felt like it was a no shade to it, no shade to the show. It just gave me knockoff P Valley. Terrence Wall, Rob Wiley from Hit the Floor was I did mention that. He made a small I couldn't think of what his name was. I had to Google it last night. I had to go Google Hit the Floor and look at and I still didn't take his name down. At least the Tyler Perry movie is one and done, unlike watching the series. Absolutely. The movie with Kelly Rowland was Kelly Rowland. You guys, I have not watched that movie. I have not watched that movie. Here's another movie that here's another movie from Tyler Perry that I watch in bits and pieces. Acrimony. Acrimony. I watched it in bits and pieces. And I still never understand with the end of Acrimony, I still have never understood where the fuck did Taraji P. Henson come from on that boat? How that bitch get on that boat and they were all the way out there in the middle of the water? Where that bitch come from? I still don't get I still I'm still trying to figure out where that hoe came from. You say Sisters was pretty good this season. Is Karen still pregnant? Because if Karen's still pregnant, then uh-uh, 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 uh-uh. Because if Karen is still fucking pregnant, I I beg to differ. You say I saw that interview. He was saying that every 3 episodes is one day, so it looks like it's dragging, but in actuality, it's in real time for them. I mean, if that's what DeVal want to say, then go for it, DeVal. But when he said that it was in a different universe, I said, "Say what now? Say what?" I was like, "Okay, Zatima is not going to be on on my watch list." All the Queen's Men was good till Tyler Perry got his hands on it. I'm still watching though. Yeah, because then Christian Keys write the first season, if I'm not mistaken. Key One says I also have to catch up with the last 3 episodes of Beyond the Gates. Okay. Child, somebody on the call just coughed. And it's loud. Oh, I want to burn Acrimony. It was the worst. And like I said, Acrimony is something that I have watched in bits and pieces. I have never watched that full movie. I have never watched a full movie of Acrimony. I watched Acrimony in bits and pieces. Like I saw the beginning of the movie. I definitely know for sure the end of the movie. And I still don't know where that girl came from on that fucking boat. Like, and then I saw parts of the middle, but like I've never watched the movie in its entirety. So I don't know everything that happens in Acrimony because, like I said, sometimes I come in and it be at the middle of the movie and I just finish it to the end, or I hop around. Like I ain't never really watched Acrimony in its entirety. So, but I know that movie was terrible. Child, not her water finally broke. Child, go. Good night, Tyler and writers. Yes, okay. I thought it was Christian show. All the Queen's Men has too many breaks, and see that's the other thing with his shows. He mass produces sisters, but the Oval. What's that? What's that other show that's on BT Plus, bro? Do that show is that show still on the air? Like, do they still film that show? I don't. I never got into it. Bruh, and the one show that people kept asking me to watch, yeah, I would never watch this show because I don't do cults. Ruthless. There was no way in hell I was ever watching Ruthless. I tried to watch one episode of Ruthless and it turned me off. And that's actually the reason why I stopped watching The Oval because of that creepy lady. What's that woman's name? Mother Marva. Mother Marva. That woman is creepy. That woman scares me. It's the way she acts. And that's why I don't do cults because of people like her. When I saw that woman pop up on my television screen, I said, "Oh hell no, we ain't watching this shit." Good night, and I turned it off. You say I binged watched the team after I saw DeVal's interview, and it made it so much more palatable for me. See, the thing was, I watched it before his interview, and when it was just him saying a different universe, and I was like, "This is not Marvel, sir." But then the timeline, because I think if I'm y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the timelines do match up with Sisters and Zatima, right? Because isn't on Zatima in Fatima pregnant on Zatima, and she's also now pregnant on Sisters. Like y'all have to, and then he also brought Angela from Zatima to Sisters, so it's the same fucking show. It ain't no difference. It ain't no different universe. Y'all just on different timelines. Uh, bro was awful. No one could act. I ain't never watched it. Only person that I know from Bruh is the one that plays Sabrina's boyfriend on Sisters, because he was on that show, Games People Play, that I really enjoy. Hate that BT canceled that show because that was a good show. I only watch Sisters, Bruh, Zatima, and All the Queens Man. I don't watch none of them damn shows. I wish whoever was Bama on the wall would stop. I was like, Tyler Perry, who are these men? Yeah, I want to watch Ruthless, but ain't no in hell I'm ever watching that show. Yes, the timeline's supposed to coincide with. Okay, I thought so. It's the same show, just different perspectives. That's what I figured. I think Deval just misspoke. But by that point, I really wasn't that interested in Zatima, and I'll tell you guys why. I didn't like any of Zach's friends. I hated all his friends. Those guys are trash. Then I barely liked Angela. I barely like Angela. And then that other friend that had slept with Zach before, whatever her name is, I couldn't stand that heifer. So I was like, there is nobody on the show that I like but Zach and Fatima. And slightly Angela. Slightly Angela. But his homeboys couldn't stand. Another thing that pissed me off was the fact that they brought in Bryce, who was supposed to be I forgot that man's name when he was on Sisters. Because I what was that man's the man that he was working with when it came to the stocks and whatever. Yeah, I remember they Jake. When they switched Jake and made him Bryce, who had a crush on Zach, I said, say what now? Okay, good night. I was done. The only Tyler Perry shows I watch are All the Queen's Men and Beauty and the Black. That's more than I can say. I just started watching Sisters Wednesday. Pray for me, LOL. Like I said in the beginning, Sisters wasn't bad. It just wasn't until we got to the later seasons because I honestly feel like Tyler got to the point where he forgot what the fuck he was writing, and the fact that Karen, oh god, the fact that that heifer is the fact that her water just broke, and they come back on July 16th, which is my birthday, and I won't be watching on my birthday. I won't be watching. Period. But that's it, you guys. I got to get off of here. I got to finish watching Abbott so I can have that up for you guys later today. I got to watch Raising Canaan so I can have that up for you guys. And what the fuck is going on next door to me? God damn. Like, y'all motherfuckers are just bamming on throwing shit. Like, damn. But moving on. So, Abbott, Rated to, that's what it is. Abbott, Rated to Love, and what else did I say? Raising Canaan. So, y'all gonna get those 3 reviews sometime today. Also, you guys, I do apologize that all my videos have been late this I know you fucking lying. The episode that came on yesterday, last night, or the one from last week. Please don't say this episode 2 is a filler. Please don't say episode 2 is a filler. Because episode 1 was definitely no, I don't know if I would say it was a filler. They could have kept episode 1. Abbott was it is good. I'm actually finishing up the episode right now before I came on here. Oh my god, not a slow episode. I was just finishing up. I'm finishing up Abbott. It the episode is really good. I'm gonna talk about my thoughts when it comes to Ava because I think a lot of things that Ava do is a defense mechanism for herself. I think everything that Ava does is a defense mechanism. But like I said, we'll discuss it in the video. Oh my god. Oh god. It was slow. Kira says I'll catch the playback. I woke up late. Oh no, you're fine. Hell, I did too. I was supposed to go to a parade, but my friend texted me and said she ain't gonna make it. So I said, cool, that's even better. Because I had planned on going to Houston too this today. Kira says, I think they're setting us up for the season. Oh god. Okay, y'all. I rewatched Abbott back to back. It was funny. It is funny. They drag in this whole Canaan homework and have an attitude with everybody. And well, we got 10 episodes of Raising Canaan. And so the first 2 are slow. That's interesting. So I feel like probably what the, you I if the first 2 are slow, then we're probably gonna have a lot of action towards the middle and end of the season. Interesting. But yeah, you guys, Raising Canaan. Like I said, so everything that I'm doing today, I'm going to set them as I'm gonna do my best to set them as premieres. Again, I don't know what time they're gonna go up, but I should have everything should be up today. If it's not up today, they all will be up first thing tomorrow. That's what I was also saying. So the reason why the videos are behind this week is because I'm on vacation starting yesterday. So I'm on vacation for the whole week. So I had to play. So at work, I was just trying to make sure everything was, straight before I left. So that way, when I come back to work, that I ain't got a whole lot of shit to deal with. And then on top of that, when I come back, I'm only gonna be working for 2 weeks, and I plan on going on a medical leave for the rest of the summer, from April to the end of the summer. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, you guys, that's all I got. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, you guys, turn on your post notifications, and also share the video. Now, also, you guys, so if you guys have been on my channel, you guys know that this Wednesday is going to make 8 years that my mom passed away. So that's why I take off the week of the 19th. So this week makes 8 years. So you guys know I am on the panel with Scotty them. And I don't know what I'm doing on Wednesday, but if I'm not on the panel, then that's why. But I will keep you guys informed. And Scotty gonna know before anything, but yeah, that's it, you guys. I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday, and I will see you guys for Rated to Love, Raising Canaan, and Abbott Elementary. And I'll see you guys in the next one, you guys. So, as always, you guys stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Be blessed. And I want to catch you guys in the next one. And I appreciate everybody saying enjoy your vacation, enjoy your time off, baby. I plan to. I am sleeping in every day this week. I appreciate sending love and light to you, friend. Thank you. Sending lots of love, hugs to you. I appreciate you guys so much. And I am going to catch you guys on the next one. So, yeah, you guys, like I said, Raising Canaan is coming, Abbott is coming, and so is Rated to Love. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, y'all.